Disclaimer: this podcast is complete satire, and vision a circus when you tune in to the real podcast. That is how it should be perceived. Your hosts are not experts on any kind of topics talked upon here and will spout a lot of nonsense. So take it with a grain of salt. With that being said, please enjoy the feast the chefs have provided.
Welcome back to the realest podcast in the business. I'm your host, Walt.
And the buy number is basically like Japanese porn. We'll talk about it in a bit. So welcome. Now wait, my name is Jesse. Your host Jesse. Man,
Yep.
haven't done this shit in a while, man. But I'm your host
Yeah.
Jesse, and welcome back to the Realist Podcast. If it's your first time here, consider hitting the like button and subscribe for more, and follow our Instagram and TikTok because we post banging reels, man.
Banging reels.
Ong.
Banging reels. Benson. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Man, we have not posted in like what 2 weeks now.
yeah. No, with 3 weeks now,
Yeah.
cause like this episode is gonna go next week, man. I can't edit in like
Oh yeah.
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 It's gonna
Yeah.
go next
Yeah.
week. Cause
3
today is
weeks. Yep.
Saturday and we're supposed to post tomorrow, but we're gonna miss this week as well.
Yep. Our
Yeah,
loyal listeners of like what 60 subscribers.
yeah.
We humbly apologize
It is our
for
fault.
this predicament.
Yeah.
It is our
I
fault.
I apologize for my continuous lapse of judgment. Man. But what happened though?
Mine
What
too, because
went
I'm not
wrong?
posting any reels.
Yeah, it's mainly because of you though, I won't lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Because first
Because
you went to Pakistan and then did we
yeah,
post like an episode after you came back or did we not?
yeah. We did. We posted like
Oh, we posted
one.
one. Okay. We
Then
posted
we
one.
recorded with Saas Faisal. Then we didn't
Yeah,
post
we
that
didn't
one.
post that one.
Cause
Mm.
yeah, cause it just got sad. I think we talked about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did. But
yeah.
yeah, then you stopped posting
Fact is,
shorts.
yeah, yeah. Because like I made a short film, right?
Hmm.
And I've been like editing that shit, and like all the time that I'm existing right now,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm always like thinking about like how I could like improve that shit.
Hmm.
So, फिर like I can't really experiment. पूरी gallery, is filled with like music and clips and everything that I'm gonna use in that
Hmm.
short film.
Yeah,
So I can't like do that yet.
I see.
Or I can't like do that
The
yet. Yeah, yeah.
shorts.
The shorts, yeah.
Missing out on the
I
premium
cannot
content. We
put
have,
out the shorts yet.
literally we have like
But yeah, but it's
over 60
almost done
shorts
though.
now.
It's almost done.
Okay, that's a good thing.
What?
We're almost like
Yeah.
60 shorts now, I think we have.
Yeah, we have like way too many shorts.
A lot. You have a lot of work to do,
Like
man.
our Instagram Instagram pages has like
Yeah,
147 posts and I gotta post like 60 more.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'll get through it. We getting through it.
yeah. And while he was
Oh
busy
my.
with like the short film stuff, I was busy with my
Mhm.
preparation for the exam.
How is
So
that going on?
honestly, it is pretty good. I'm getting the hang of maths, I won't lie, which was
Hell
like
yeah.
my
Hell
premium
yeah.
reason of failure. The previous statement, previous turn,
Year.
yeah,
Year.
year,
It's a year.
yeah. So now I'm
Yeah.
slowly getting the hang of it, and we shall ball.
Good man. Hell yeah, man.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
I'ma just go in the
So,
examination hall and be like, nah, hard win.
it's a month now, right? Or less than a month? More than a
Two
month?
months, 2 months, 2 months.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Hard, man. I mean, it shall be
yeah.
good, inshallah. On God.
Inshallah. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
we're talking about like, what question did you bring up before this
Yeah,
episode began?
what is a concept that you would fuck? Like, what
Yes.
is that one thing
Any
or a vague
scientific concept
statement? Yeah, any
or any.
scientific concept, any like vague statement, anything
Mm,
really that
yeah.
isn't a person that you would fuck.
And
And I
you
said I
said
would fuck
pi
the number pi.
because it's
Yeah, I would fuck
endless.
pi because it's endless. Yeah.
Yeah. And like if you think about it, like if you guys watch like Japanese porn, that shit is like really long, man. Like it has 2 3 hours of premium
Yeah.
content. And yeah, like it's like a pi number basically. It is endless. And I also saw
Yeah.
like this one Japanese. I didn't see the whole thing, but it was like 99 hours long. So that shit is pretty endless, like continuous fucking. So
Yeah. Yeah.
on on.
The funny thing is, like,
Mm,
I saw this like one Japanese porn video
mm,
where this guy like he stops time
mm.
and he starts fucking everyone,
Bro,
like even the men.
that even the man. Oh my God,
Yeah.
men, man, a
अरे
hole is a goal.
यार शुगर है बच्चे नहीं थे वहां पे वरना
Oh, bro, real. Yeah, man. What would you do if like hypothetically speaking, you're in your school era, your school time or high school time,
right, yeah.
and time stops. Only you can move. Everyone else
Do I
is frozen.
know when I can like unwind time? Like, is the time in my control or is it like happening खुद ही से?
No, it's happening. You have like let's say you have like an hour at most. What are you
Oh,
going to do in that hour?
I will. Okay, hear me out. I will go to the girls' wing just to see how their classes are, just to see
Nah,
like how they are,
nah,
because we're
you
not allowed
won't.
to go there, right?
Not
Listen,
doing just that, man.
I'll just go there and see like how they behave and shit, because I've never seen that shit.
Mm,
Like, क्योंकि हमारा हमें तो नहीं allowed ना वहाँ जाना.
yeah.
And then like I will probably have a wank, but
Premium live porn
but
video,
in the
man.
middle of the school, like in the principal's fucking
Mm,
uh like room office,
yeah.
I'll have a wank there,
Oh,
and
hell
then
yeah.
I'll just come back to my place.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wank, wank in the
Are the
principal's
cameras
office.
working or the cameras are also stopped?
The cameras also stopped because like time is stopped, so cameras are also stopped.
Yeah, yeah.
They won't see you.
Thank God. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Thank God.
God.
That's what I would do.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like I'll just collect money from every single child in the school because like they have their wallets in their pockets, right, most of the time. So I'll just check there, especially like that one kid in school, Nawfal. I'll steal all of his money. I'll
Fuck
steal
Naufal,
all of
yeah.
his like canteen
He
stuff.
doesn't even have money, bro. Like,
I guess
wait, he did have money.
he
He did
has
have money.
money, but
Like
he doesn't have money
the
when it
shit he
comes to
used to
having fun.
sell. The shit he used to sell.
The,
He used to sell like chili milli for like what, 5 reals, I
yeah,
think.
that nigga was a rip-off, man.
Yeah. Fuck
That,
that
that nigga was
nigga.
a rip-off, man. I swear to
I
God.
swear to God,
Like,
bro.
but this one time, like, I remember this perfectly. He came to my house, and then, at that time, I had like this whole canteen in my house, right? So every month I'll buy like boxes of snacks, which I'll eat like throughout the month, right? So I had
Yeah.
like this one packet, not one packet, it was like a huge box of like 15 uh Maggie, right? What do you call it?
50
Noodles.
cheese?
No,
50 cheese?
15 noodle packets.
Oh,
Instant ramen.
15 cheese. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
whatever. So he came to my house and he's like, "Oh, Adil, तुमने भी canteen खोली हुई है?" I'm like, not really. It's just like stuff I eat every month." And bro's like, "Okay, fine." And he came to my house. I fed him like 2 packets of the noodles I made, and then my mom made like fucking chicken wings. She made like fries. I even made like burgers as well. So we had like a proper meal at that
Nice.
time. And then when he was
Nice.
going back. that nigga like stole like 3, 4 packets of like the instant noodles again.
He stole or did he ask you?
He said like I'm taking these, and I'm like yeah, I'm not gonna. It feels weird when this nigga's
Forceful,
already took
like,
it. Like,
accept
yeah,
me taking these.
yeah, to ho na ki like that nigga asked me ki, like can I take these? He didn't even ask. He just like he takes it and he's like I'm gonna take these. I'm like what can I say now?
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
Plus at that time I was also a
Yeah.
bit nice. I was a bit nice. Like now if someone
You
asks me,
were
I'm
a
clearly
cuck
gonna say
at
no.
that time.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You were kind of a cuck at
Yeah,
that time.
I,
Like,
I,
I
w-
would
I
not
wasn't.
lie.
I wasn't a hater. I wasn't like too much of a hater at that time. I'd
Yeah,
just
you
be like,
hadn't met me properly.
yeah. And then in school, I remember like we were sitting together and you bought like no, you asked like oh, I have like chatpata Maggie at home, which like you get from Pakistan, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you're like, I
Yeah,
have I have like
yeah.
2, 3 or like how many chatpata packet, and I'm like, yeah, sure, bring one for because you asked me, right? You asked me like, do you want one?
Yeah, I asked you and I asked Umar. So yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
and this
ask that guy.
and Nopal was like sitting right beside us, so he heard you, and he's like, oh, mere liye bhi le aana.
And then I
Like,
was
man,
also kind of a cuck at that time, so I also said yes.
yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
Thing is,
We
that
were
guy,
all there
like,
at
he
one
had like
point, man.
such insane
That's how we
confidence
grow.
to
That's how we
ask.
grow.
Like, थोड़ा होता है ना कि like when you're at someone else's house or like someone offers you something, you hesitate a little bit, right?
Hmm?
कि मुझे लेना चाहिए कि नहीं लेना चाहिए. That nigga
Yeah, this
had
nigga
none of
doesn't
that.
hesitate, man.
He,
This guy doesn't
yeah,
hesitate.
that nigga had none of that. वही ना.
Hmm.
So that's the fucking reason कि we just give it to him, cause उसको like
Yeah.
उसको वो बस
Thing
बोलता
is,
था.
it's most likely like his
Yeah.
overconfidence in himself.
Like, I hope that nigga gets humbled by like a Punjabi. Yeah.
The thing is, what?
मुरव्वत नहीं है इसमें.
Yes. So this guy has like way too much confidence in himself because he thinks he different. Like, he does
Yeah.
like all the edgy teenager shit like the
Like
kids in America is doing.
only thing different he does is talk to people and bicycle. That's it.
Yeah, literally,
I don't
literally.
see like the
He
appeal.
he he
I
considered
don't
like
see the appeal, bro.
bicycling to school.
Like,
For real, man. This guy thinks like bicycling to school is like a aura plus 1 million kind of thing. And to be honest, like people are
yeah.
stupid, man. They think like, oh, this guy bicycles to school. He's so cool, man. He's so cool. Like, nah, man.
Like,
This is
you
normal,
used to
bro.
bicycle to school, right? You
Yeah,
used
no,
to
I
bicycle to
I
school,
I
right?
did cause of him. Honestly, I did cause of him. I will give him that. I did cause of him. Like the only
Fair.
reason I got a
But
cycle is because like my parents knew him. Like I told my parents he bicycles to school, and I used to walk to school at that point. So my parents were like, okay, let's just get you a bicycle then.
that's good.
Yeah.
It's
But like it's not
economical,
it's
I
not
guess,
cool, man. Yeah, it's
if
it's
you're
not really
close,
that
right?
cool, man.
It's a thing that people do when they don't have buses. That's it. That's literally
Exactly.
it.
Like I used to walk to school. I used to walk to school.
Yeah. Like, I don't see like I hope this guy gets humbled by like a Punjabi raping him or something. The way like Ihab
Real,
almost
man.
got raped
Yeah.
that way.
Nah, but I hope he does get raped. He doesn't almost get. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would peak
That would be
peak
so
human
funny.
human evolve
That would be
evolution.
so funny. Like, if
Yeah.
imagine he gets raped like tomorrow and like the accusations go to us, but like we're a continent away, so
Nah, they're gonna be like, no, we are prophesizing this shit. Like we
we are
made the
manifesting the hate
prophecy
out there. Like, hopefully someone
real,
like
man.
gets affected by these words.
What if someone listens
Uh,
to this podcast and they're like, okay,
but
time
yeah,
to go on a mission. That's
yeah,
like peak
I hope
fan.
so. I hope Ehab does. Like, what if Ehab ends up being
Uh,
the one who rapes Nawfal? He doesn't know
That
about
would
this
be peak
podcast, but like
character
still,
development
yeah.
for Ahab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's
Mm.
like, I don't want to get too personal, but like this guy is still stuck on someone he dated like 2.5 years ago, and that is the most ridiculous thing ever because like move the fuck on. What are you still like on about? What is there to be
Yeah,
left
I don't know how
to be
people
sad
get
about? Like
stuck on one person for like ages.
yeah, like I zone out after like 3 months. Like मैं खत्म मैं
Yeah, same.
निकल जाता है वो बंदा मेरे सिस्टम से.
Maybe just we're too like, materialistic. We're not too into this kind of stuff. Like maybe he's just like ideally romantic. That's why he has this
Yeah,
like
so
urge,
like
like
real love
I
is
want to
never
stay with this
letting
one
go.
person and that's it, nothing more.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not realistic though.
That's not
It's
idealistic
like
bola
you're
na,
gonna be
realistic
like
nahi bola, idealistic
40.
bola.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you meant. I know. But I'm just
Mm.
saying like being stuck on one person, that's not like realistic because you're gonna get
Yeah.
married someday, right? That's like sad as
Plus
fuck.
like you
You're
you
ruining
meet
someone
like
else's
so
life
many
because
new
of your own
people.
shit. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. I'm not saying go
Like,
do haram like Rayan, but like
yeah, you
still,
don't
man, like come on.
you don't have to go to haram, man. Just be like normal. If you find someone you like, it's normal, It's normal to be attracted to the opposite gender. It's not
People,
like a
yeah.
sin.
Yes, yeah,
Moving on to
exactly,
like sins,
exactly.
moving on to like sins. Let's talk about like the
Yeah.
pride sin. You know about the seven deadly sins, right?
Yeah, yeah. I watched a
As
movie recently where there's like one serial killer. He
yeah.
kills like seven people who commit like these seven sins, right? The movie's called Seven.
Damn.
And the
Seven.
gluttony one, the guy was so disgusting.
Hmm.
You know what he did with like pride, right?
What?
उसने कहा
What?
कि either like I can shoot you or
Uh,
you can like call someone for help and I'll just like claw my way out of you. Like basically I'll like uh, कैंची होती है ना उसके पास बड़ी
wait.
सी. He's like, I'll
Uh,
cut you up if you call someone, but if you don't call
uh,
someone, I'll just shoot you in the head, give you a painless death. And she called someone. I don't know. It was
uh,
something like it was very complicated, but like it
mm.
involves pride. Basically, every
I'm trying to
killer, like
see where
every
the pride
person,
is.
every person he kills, right? Every victim he kills, it's related to that deadly sin.
Hmm.
Kind of insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. वही देख रहा हूँ. I'm trying to see like the
At the
connection in what you just
yeah,
described. I cannot seem to find the
yeah.
connection.
What do you mean?
Like you said, पता नहीं कैंची से काटता है. Like I won't cut you, but I cannot seem to find the connection in that sentence.
Well, it's the pride, na,
Maybe
कि
there's some
if she
lore
calls
behind
someone.
behind the.
Yeah,
Acha, acha,
you
acha,
need
acha, acha,
context.
acha.
So
I get it. I get it.
it's like pride that if you call someone, then I'll kill you, but if you
Hmm.
don't, then I'll torture you. So
I see. I
it's
see.
like it's your call. You will survive
Hmm.
this pain
Hmm.
if you don't call
Hmm.
anyone. So yeah, but you won't
Hmm.
survive
Hmm.
if you call someone. That's pride. So he broke her
Yeah.
pride, basically.
Yeah. I
That's
see.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
You know what he did for
But
the fat one? He made him eat
what?
for like 12 hours straight.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
gluttony for real.
Uh,
Gluttonies are
his literal
always
guts
the ugliest
exploded.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn. It's
yeah.
exploded, man. Holy shit.
You cannot even imagine
I
what he
read
did
this
for
like
lust.
one series. What? Oh, real. Oh, fucking
Yeah.
pie number reference. Man.
Nah,
But
what he did was
anyway, what?
he made
Hmm.
this guy wear like a knife and type thing like on his dick place,
Hmm.
and he said, "Fuck the girl with it." So
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Wait, it was a
The
guy
girl
and the
gets
lust was a
fucked with
guy?
like no, no. The last was a girl, right?
Ah, in
Who's a
most cases I've
prostitute.
seen it's like it's usually a girl.
Yeah, and he makes this one guy wear like a blade for a dick, and he
Hmm.
makes him fuck her with it, with the blade.
Damn,
So
damn. What did the girl do to
yeah,
deserve this?
exist. So,
Eh,
anyways, go on.
Saad Faisal
Whatever
reference.
you talking about.
Okay, okay. I have like two things now because like you shared this story of Seven Sins. I also read this one manga once,
Yeah.
it was probably one of the first mangas that I've read in like a while
Okay.
because I've only read like one or two mangas before. I wasn't into mangas, but this shit got me into like reading mangas. It's called like Dokumoshi, which
Okay.
is like it's like what do you call it? An experiment in which you put like a lot of beetles in like a jar, and eventually
Uh
those
huh.
beetles or like the snakes or like the insects, whatever you put in them, they will have to fight for survival, right? So whichever one that comes out
Yeah.
on top at the end after like 5 7 days, that's termed as like the Dokumushi. It means that nigga survived, and he's like epitome of all poisons. And that's like used to, I guess, kill people or something in like religious cults. That's what they believe in. So
Oh.
this
Okay.
series also offers like a lot of seven deadly sins. It has like seven people or like seven, eight or like nine people, I guess. They trap them in like an old
Mhm.
school, abandoned old school that's been like shut down with like metals, metal plates. Like they put metal plates on the windows, like they cover it completely. So there's no
Why?
outside light. I don't know, they just get kidnapped and they're in this place. And I find out there's like no water,
Okay.
there's no food, there's nothing in that whole school, right?
Oh shit.
So they have to survive for like however many days. But then there's also this one room in the school which is like covered with sheets, and there's like one butchering place. Like there's a butcher knife, and there's like in which you put
Ooh.
there's like a wood place, and then you put like the meat on
Yeah.
that and you chop on that. It's like a chopping board, but like a wood. I think you know what I mean, right? So that thing. And then
Yeah.
soon
Yeah.
they realize like
Okay.
what's up. They immediately realize what's up. And yeah, this shit gets pretty like
Damn.
fucking intense.
Okay.
They have like all the seven people who
Fucking
eventually
hell.
survive. They're like all the seven deadly sins. Like every single person represents one sin. The girl who represents like lust, the girl who represents
Yeah.
lust, she has to like find a way to eat food, right? And if
She
she
wa.
doesn't want to kill people, she has to like drink semen basically. So she ends up like
Oh. What?
manipulating the guys into like falling in love with her, and then she gives
Oh
them like a
fuck.
blowjob and like drinks their like semen, and then like protein source is like secured.
What?
It's just so goofy, man. There's even like pedophilia in that like manga, man. I won't lie.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Fucking hell. Okay. Damn. Damn.
and there's
Drake
like this
references.
gluttony. The guy, the guy who represents like gluttony. That guy is like
Yeah.
super fat, super ugly, and he's the one who's like into this 5 year old girl, not 5 year old, I guess like 8 or 9 year old.
Oh
Like she's
no.
still a kid. She's
Ew,
still a kid.
man.
That nigga was like
What
spying
the
on her
fuck?
like panties or something, man. That guy was so fucking weird. There's even like
God.
rape as well. उसमें rape भी होता है, yeah, I remember. Like damn,
Fucking
that shit
hell.
was like peak, man. Fucking good shit of entertainment, man.
God. That is like what?
Yeah.
What? Man. Intense. Imagine I just give blowjobs for like
Yeah,
protein.
really intense. Hmm? Real man.
Damn.
Yeah. But another thing, yeah, the main point of like this pride talk, right? The seven deadly sins. Do
Yeah.
you know about this child with the name of Muhammad? Muhammad Hasnan official
Yes,
or Muhammad
I know.
Hussain official.
Yeah. You haven't even said his
This
name,
guy is
and
like
I
what
know
I
that
feel.
nigga. I fucking hate that guy, bro. I fucking hate
Uh,
that guy so much.
let,
I swear to
let me
God,
give a
bro.
little bit of like context, right? So this guy is like he termed himself self-proclaimed genius of like Pakistan, the youngest, smartest
English.
child of Pakistan.
Yeah.
What I like to
Yeah.
call him as like the professional yapper of Pakistan, but he likes to call
Not
himself
even a
smart
yapper.
and
He's just
stuff.
like so excessively pride, like अपने में इतना ज़्यादा कि like it's like vanity, man. Like
That's
excessive
exactly
pride.
why I
Shut
talked
the
about deadly sins.
shut the fuck up. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
so
up. I swear to God.
yeah, so this guy he
Like
made a post saying like if any of my haters wanna challenge me to a debate, I'm down for it. And the conditions for the debate is really funny, you know. Hear me out. So the conditions are like
what?
number one condition is the debate has to be on his life, like a topic should be of his life or like anything related to him. It cannot be anything outside of that. So people need to do their research if they want to debate with him. Like, who the fuck are you, my nigga?
What?
Who are you, bro? No one
You are
cares
like
about you,
12
man.
years old. You don't have history,
Literally no
bro.
one
Shut the
cares
fuck
about
up.
you, man.
Like,
Exactly, bro,
if I
exactly, no
was
one
a little
cares
bit
about
more
you, man.
confident, if, yeah, like, if I was a little bit more confident at his age, like when I was 12, and I had the ability to like
Mhm.
speak to other people about my shit, and मेरे parents थोड़े इस तरह के होते हैं ना, I would be too like this
Mm,
guy. He is nothing special. Like, I'm not saying that out of
yeah,
hate, you know,
exactly,
because
exactly.
people succeed. That's a good thing, you know.
Hmm.
Kids like succeed. That's a great thing. But what this guy is doing is like इतना बकवास करता है ना ये about like the fact that
Mm.
he knows the bare minimum. Like, yeah, oh my god,
Yeah,
guys, I
exactly,
teach English, I
exactly,
speak shit.
exactly.
You don't speak shit. All of your thoughts are engineered by your parents. You don't have thoughts of your own.
Hmm.
Fucking dickhead. Like, shut
Like
the
this
fuck
guy
up, man.
probably listens to like documentaries of like black holes. Like, come on, man. This guy, this
Yeah.
guy is literally epitome of pride right now. I won't lie. I saw his like hate video as well, like responding
Oh
to my
god.
haters on
Oh
YouTube,
god.
and this guy's like, I do not care. I do not care at all. You guys can talk all, and then he proceeds to
I
cry
do
about
not
it for like five
redeem.
minutes next. Legit, man. He's like, I do
Like,
not care, and then he
you know, a
proceeds to
lot of
cry about
content
like five
creators
minutes.
like have a lot of haters, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. As I was saying, a lot of content creators like have haters, right? But none of them cry this much about it like every post. Like, you're
Yeah.
so good and happy with your work that you're gonna cry about it like in like every post. What?
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
This guy
Like,
has like
Ajib, who does that?
10 plus reels of like, oh, people call me yapping, but they don't know my intelligence level. I'm the youngest child of Pakistan. Nah, not the
Every
youngest
other
child
reel
of,
is
the
basically
smartest
this.
child of Pakistan.
Every other reel is basically this. कि
Exactly, exactly.
मैं तो इस तरह का हूँ मैं मुझे तो ये सारे करते हैं बुली करते हैं मैं बच्चा हूँ
Yeah, man.
oh my god
The thing is, he has like the audacity to term himself as like, I know how to speak English. I know I'm like the smartest child of Pakistan. But in real life, he doesn't even have like a solid proof of that, you know? Like, let's check his
yeah
grade. Sure, you know English, but that doesn't mean you're smart. Knowing English doesn't make you smart.
yes exactly
You need to
fucking
show proof,
exactly man real
show your O level certificate, show your A level certificate. You don't even have those.
he doesn't
So
even
it's too
have that
young.
bro like
Exactly.
he
It's too
I
young to
think he
be
has
able
like
to
a
make that
diploma for like
proclaims.
fucking like 6th grade
Yeah.
like Abhi I don't think he's even graduated like
He's
7th
he's 10 years old,
right
man. He's
now
10 years old. He's probably like in
he's
6th or
10 years
7th.
old
Yeah. I checked
like
his
fucking
age.
hell bro
That
fucking hell bro
all
like
he knows is
yapping
like
level
English,
is
and he's
insane
taking too much pride on that. And to that extent, he is yapping, you know. For right now, he is yapping. Unless he shows like proper certificates
this
that
kid
you are
he's
smart.
not a person he's a product
Yeah.
he's not a
Yeah.
fucking person
And
like
I don't know, like his
the only
parents are
thing
like
he's achieving
kind of ruining it for him,
yeah
honestly.
Literally, bhai, literally. Like, who's
Like,
gonna like
ex-
what self-respecting woman is gonna date this guy? Like, let's
apart
be
from
honest here.
apart from dating, man, let's talk about like other aspects. So like again, thing is,
No,
if you
but like,
expose
hear
yourself,
me out though.
alright, let's hear you
I
out.
thought of something really funny,
Alright, go on.
but then I forgot. Okay, you go on, you
Oh
go on.
man.
Fuck it. It's too
So
pedophilish.
okay.
Yeah, go.
That's what we like over here. But anyway, so like eh, eh, this much internet exposure or like this much, I guess like people praising him, this type of exposure at that
Yeah,
such of a young age is like harmful to him in the long run. Like you've seen how Usher
yeah,
was,
it
right?
is.
You've seen how Usher was. Now that guy, he
Yep.
was like, I guess pretty athletic at that time when he was like young, like in grade 8 and something like this. And people liked him, people liked him
Yeah,
because he was funny and stuff like this. And when he went into like O levels, this guy was like getting exposure from like all the girls and stuff. Because like he was the popular kid, right? He was the only
yeah,
one on like popping on Instagram and stuff. And his ego
yep,
skyrocketed during that time. That he thought of like other
yes,
people, like me, who was like one of his close friends, which I think maybe like it was different from his point of view, but he thought of me as like
right,
someone insignificant. He looked down on me. And this is what ego did to
yep.
him. And right now, like after he got like humbled, like now that guy's like pretty fine, I've heard. So thing is
He
like
got
point is
fat, man. Like,
he's
he got
going gym,
fat.
I guess like bulk kar raha hoga, I'm pretty sure. So
But yeah, maybe
uh,
that.
but point is like this guy is gonna get so much of an ego boost like right now. I'm pretty sure he has already been through that phase of like the ego boost. So this guy is gonna
Yeah.
fall off hard, man. Like when he realizes what he did was like cringe as fuck. He's gonna fall off hard. That's just my speculation.
Yeah. I think it's more like the parents' role, like, cause इतनी young age में इतनी जगह पे होना, it's like it's not, you cannot do that shit alone.
Yeah.
I think the parents are using him as a proxy to live their
I mean,
own dreams.
they're getting money, so obviously, like the parents will be happy, like our kid is making money.
This one actress, right?
Mm,
Nickelodeon पे.
mm,
She used to be in iCarly. Like, I don't know if you know that show, but
no.
the show, right? Like, इसमें एक this one actress. She was like what 10, 12, 13 at the max, and
Mm,
her like she got abused by like network people at that age,
mm,
you know, and it was all because of her mom. Her mom like forced her to do this and like do this and do that. Like,
yeah.
कोई बात नहीं है, अगर आप abuse हो रही हो. She never reported like any of like those people to fucking the authorities because she was making bank, right, off of her
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
She was. And like now, like the kid's grown up now, right? Like she's like what 20, 30 now, I think. Yeah. And she talks about like how like she got abused and everything, and she's glad her mom died because her mom like literally ruined her
Damn.
life.
Damn.
Like she didn't get the chance to be like a normal kid.
Yeah.
First of all, she was a celebrity. Then she got abused by her mom and the network executives, and like that's such a sad story, man, to hear.
Yeah.
Like she still can't talk about it properly because the trauma is like so real. And I'm
Mm.
not saying इतनी मतलब intense shit हो रही है इस बंदे के साथ भी, but it might be something
But
similar.
like
Maybe like the
he,
parents are forcing him.
like you said, he's gonna be revoked of the right to live like a normal school life, like a normal childhood.
Yeah,
He's not gonna have that.
yeah.
And he'll probably regret it later because like he's gonna be termed as like a celebrity when he enters school or like probably right now as well he's termed as like a celebrity because this
I
guy
don't
does
think he
have a lot of
goes to
pride.
school. I don't think he goes to school. He
Mm.
gives university lectures, right?
Yeah,
I don't think he goes to school.
man,
He probably like does it like
I saw
घर
this
पे.
one reel like short reel of him like and in a university and he was like saying
Yeah.
the
What
authorities gave
stupid ass
me
university?
I know, right? Hear me out, man. Hear me out. This guy was like, The authorities gave me like a topic to debate on, but honestly, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys want like an old, boring ass lecture, or do you want me to share my personal thoughts on like a subject that I really like? And that would be really interesting for you all. Like, bro, who are you, man? It's
कहते
like,
मेरा experience जिस तरह का you are 10 years old. Okay, you don't have experience. You don't fucking have experience, you dickhead.
bro's
Like मेरा
experiences
experience
of
इस तरह
like
का है,
toffee
मेरा
daily है.
ये है.
मम्मा वो मेरी
Like
टॉफी खा
even if
गया.
he even अगर ये lecture 2 साल से भी दे रहा है, which
Hmm.
8 साल का बच्चा lecture देना is like still fucking ridiculous.
Hmm.
2 साल का experience तो matter भी नहीं करता कहीं पे.
Plus, like, what is he
Like
talking about? That's what I really want to know. Because he doesn't post that shit for some reason. Like, all he does is
yeah,
like post
yeah,
that reel that I described to you. That's like one reel. Like, it's a short videos. There's no like proper debate. Like, what is he
lecture
talking
नहीं
about?
है,
There's no video of
lecture
it.
नहीं
Or maybe there is. I just couldn't find it. But like, I didn't find that video, man.
है.
Like,
Like what stupid retarded ass university invites like a 10-year-old to give a
yeah,
lecture?
and then think about like
Like
these grown
what?
ass men, and like women. They're sitting down to like hear a kid yap.
Like,
How crazy is that, bro? How
like
crazy is that?
call me fucking petty, but I wouldn't listen to a 10-year-old who has like an IQ of like 1,000 even.
No, a
Because
thousand I
I'm
would. A
fucking older
thousand
than
I
you.
would. A thousand I would.
I mean,
A thousand I would. This guy
like
doesn't
still
have
I'm
IQ,
older
man.
than
This guy
you.
doesn't
Shut
have
the
IQ,
fuck
though. This
up.
guy doesn't have IQ. That's the main issue. That all he does is all he can do is speak English. That's what I can see. I cannot see this guy talk about like
Yeah.
actual scientific stuff like theory of
All
relative
he
describe
can
kare.
do is like talk the same shit that we could talk,
Yeah.
but in English. That's
All
it.
he
That's
did
it.
is like go to some random YouTube video and he searched out like black hole information and then he went on to like record a video in a park saying like, oh, black holes तो इस
Yeah.
तरह होते हैं, black
Like
holes are like
like
imaginary mass.
motivational quotes to like say in my next like fucking lecture, all
Yeah,
that shit. Like
literally.
he's like, don't give up, don't do this, don't like we don't already know that. Like
Yeah,
हर कोई ये नहीं कहता जैसे.
yeah,
You're saying something so dramatically different, right?
exactly, bro,
Like ajeeb.
exactly.
Like, pride sin is strong with this
Now,
one, man.
plus,
I
like,
swear to God.
we're talking about like two sins, greed, his parents. They're the greed
Yeah,
sin.
greed.
Because if they don't stop like this, then bro,
Yeah.
your kid is getting out of hand, man. Honestly, like, he's getting way too much pride. Like, as like a parent, if you cannot see that, then you're just the greed sin.
You failed as a
You're
parent.
just the
You
greed sin,
failed.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I guess that was like,
But you know, like,
yeah, go on.
yeah. You know, like, one thing I will say though, like,
But
to have this much confidence is admirable,
it is
to be honest.
100%.
But, to be honest, like, to be more honest, okay, this kid
Needs to shut the fuck up.
shouldn't do this. Like, shouldn't do this because he's gonna get hate
Yeah,
from places he didn't even know were like real.
yep.
Because internet पे तो everyone fucking exists, right? It's not
Mhm.
like आप school में कोई lecture दे रहे हो, that's not gonna go on the internet. Everyone exists on the internet.
Mhm.
Like this kid needs to be protected from that shit.
Mhm.
He doesn't know what life has in store for him.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm like, you know,
you're gonna
threatening
personally
him or
go and
something,
like
but like,
assassinate this nigga.
yeah. But like all I'm saying is like all kinds of creeps exist on the internet. Like, if
Facts.
you're not protected,
Facts.
then you are finished. You are done.
Like as
You're
his
you
parents, like they should protect him, but like they should also overlook his actions, Like sure, his confidence is really
yeah.
admirable, as you said, Like
I
that guy
think
can
it's
talk, it's
childish
pretty
more
nice.
than like pride, to be honest. I
Yeah,
think it's
ho
more
sakta hai, but
childish.
I like to
Because
term it as
he
pride because I like to villainize people.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, the thing is like it is admirable, that guy can talk. But the main thing that like just
Yeah.
kind of like pisses me off is like this guy he has way too much pride, way too much ego.
Yeah. Like shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like if you
Like
can
her
talk
real
about whatever you
process.
want, but like if you're gonna talk about like oh मेरे haters तो मुझे ऐसे बोलते हैं, they tell me I gap,
मेरे
come and
he's like
debate me,
मेरे
come and
पास
debate me,
इतना
we can meet in real
experience
life,
है,
I will
मेरे
talk to you, I
पास
will
इतना
defeat you.
experience है guys, मैं इस तरह का हूँ, और मैं यहाँ पे बकवास नहीं कर रहा, मैं यहाँ पे याप नहीं कर रहा, मैं यहाँ पे
Yeah,
एक्सपीरियंस से बात कर रहा हूँ।
that comes off as
एक्सपीरियंस
like
जो मैंने
ego talking,
लाइक,
man.
yeah, yeah,
That comes off as
literally
like
like
egocentric, and that's like, it's not a good thing. If he talks like humbly, if he talks like really nicely, then you know what, that kid is like pretty much admirable.
oh man,
But like he's just
like
yeah,
there are kids out there who are doing insane stuff, right? But they're not yapping half as much as you are,
yeah,
and you're not even doing anything extraordinary.
yeah,
Like there's this one kid who's like in college at like 10 years old.
yeah.
He does like insane math equations and stuff
Do you know this
that
one
like
kid?
even
This
like
guy was
professors can do.
this guy
And like that kid isn't yapping. You're the only one who's
no,
yapping.
no, he's talking about like geniuses, right? This one kid, I don't know if you know him, like he's really old on YouTube, right? This guy posted a video like 10, 14 years ago saying like
Shazad show.
I don't know what his name is, but he was talking about like the theory of relativity, and apparently he was just like 14 or 15,
Oh,
or like
okay. Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool.
that kid's like pretty young, and he's like already talking about like, and he was actually explaining like the 4D, the dimension, like the 3D, that's the space time and shit. Like he was explaining it really
Yeah,
well as
I
well,
think I saw that.
Like,
I
you
think I saw
must have
that.
seen it because it's really popular.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There are even
I
like
saw. I've
memes of
seen
like
that.
the
Yeah,
NASA is finding this kid, but they cannot locate his ass.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And he's not like saying कि मैं ये हूँ तो मैं
yeah.
ये हूँ
Just
तो मैं
delivering
ये
his
हूँ तो
lecture,
सारे
just
मेरी
one
सारे
one
मुझे
two.
डिक राइट करो,
Exactly,
मेरे हेटर हो कैसे
exactly,
सकते हैं,
exactly,
लाइक
bro.
कोई मुझे कैसे क्यों नहीं लाइक कर सकता, लाइक बेसिकली यही है ना, इट्स लाइक दैट्स आई एम सेइंग, लाइक चाइल्डिश है ये चीज
This guy's just
कि
talking
सोचना
about
कि
like
हर
his
कोई हर
haters.
वक्त आपको लाइक करेगा,
Yeah, that
लाइक
just comes off as like dickhead.
yeah, like he wants like everyone to either agree with him
Mm.
or like be amazed by his like fucking basic shit.
Yeah.
But come on, man, shut the fuck up for once,
Not,
please,
plus, like,
and I will
if you're gonna
respect you
like
more.
call yourself the smartest kid of Pakistan, bro, show your grades, man. Like, why haven't you showed your grades yet?
Yeah,
Show us you can score
said that,
100
right?
out
He
of
said
100.
that,
Yeah,
right?
he has said that a lot of times that he's the smartest kid of Pakistan. He said he will get a PhD at
Oh
age 18 or like
fuck
age
no,
19.
fuck no.
Pardon me, I couldn't give a fuck, man. But yeah, bro, like
Surely
show
there
us
are
your
kids
grades, man.
like that are like much smarter than this guy,
Obviously, bro,
like
obviously,
much
obviously.
smarter. Like just to like even अगर आप बहुत हो ना smart, you
There's
know,
always the
you
bigger
still
fish in the
cannot like.
sea.
There's always a bigger fish out there,
Yeah,
honestly.
always a bigger fish in the sea. Uh,
Yeah,
key quote, man, key quote. Whoever
like
invented that
no
shit, like
one is the
key.
best of anything. No
Exactly.
one is the best of anything. There's always someone better.
There's always
Literally.
someone better, bro. There's
All you can
always.
do is be your best. Be
Yep.
your best. Be your
Yep.
best version.
Yeah,
But
exact.
like,
Hard,
man,
hard,
this
hard.
kid, man, move
Fuck with
on,
that.
man. Fuck this guy. Move on.
Ong,
Okay.
ong. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah. Yeah, I had a dream that I was talking about. So we're talking about like concepts, right?
Hmm.
So I would say when he said, "Ke, what concept would you like to fuck?" So I was like, I had this dream once, and in that dream, I'll give the rundown of the dream. I don't remember it as accurately, but this is what I remember. So what happened is that me and this one girl, we were like living in an apartment and or like a whole,
Right.
not a hotel, but it's like an yeah, it's an apartment, but like we have different apartments, right? So my apartment is like say on the 11th floor, and her apartment is like on the 9th floor, right? So, but thing is, we were in the
Mhm.
same complex. That's the main point. So she has massive tits as well. I don't remember her face because it was like blank. I don't think I remember her
Yeah.
face because like her tits were really huge. So
Okay.
the point is like, I
Okay.
think this is like university time or like job time. I don't know. Like I was an adult or something. But yeah, so she just at night time, my apartment room was open, like my door was open. I don't know why, but then she comes in, and she comes in, we have like the juiciest like fucking cuddle of like my entire life. Like I was deep,
Okay.
deep,
Yeah.
deep, deep down in her like breast, man. Like I was like digging through that shit. Thinking
FBI
those were
couldn't get
diamond
this out
man.
of me, man.
Like she wasn't like young man. They were like she was old, like adult. So yeah, that
Right.
was my dream. Like
Should be
that's
an
the
adult
concept
because
I
you're
want to
an
fuck.
adult.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the concept that I would fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good ass example, man.
Yeah.
This one time, like, I
Mm,
had a dream
mm.
where this entire plane was just like chicks that wanna be fucked by me, and like I fucked the entire plane
Let's
to the point where
go.
like the plane crashes, and I'm still fucking a girl there.
That's hard.
That would be,
That's hard.
that's a good concept. I feel like I would
Yeah,
fuck that concept as well.
that's a really good. Time is a good concept as well, Space and like
Yeah, I
time is a
would
good
fuck time,
concept.
bro. Like, who wouldn't fuck time?
Yeah, same. Like, if time was a woman, she would be really hot. Yeah.
Couldn't she be old though? Like,
No,
is she
but like
so old?
she can turn like backwards, like just reverse the time and she's young again.
Yeah, yeah. Like, just turn back. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about this like serious ass topic, like
Hi.
not that serious, but like
Go
still.
on.
Acha, so have you seen like the parenting styles and like the impact they have on kids?
Yeah, I
It's
guess I've
like,
seen quite enough. No.
cause like you know that kid I told you about, right? Like मेरी खाला की जो बेटी है,
Uh-huh.
uh, who is like जो मेरे साथ बाइक पे आ गई थी
Yeah.
गर्मी में.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was कि I'll give you a rundown. Basically what happened was कि like I wanted to go like get like dahi, because my khala told me, and then she started crying, and then I had to take her as well, and it was like 12 p.m. It was so hot outside, like I had to take care of her and her like crying and shit,
Uh-huh.
and myself and the fucking like जो चीजें लेनी थी मैंने.
Mm.
Kind of insane.
And then,
But and my khala's parenting style is like छोड़ दो बस जो करती है करो,
oh man,
right? And
oh,
like it shows,
bro,
it
it
shows in
shows
her
hard,
kids,
man. It shows hard.
because like cause इतनी बदतमीज है ना वो, like मैं क्या बोलूं भाई, such a बदतमीज kid, like no respect
For
for
real, man.
anyone
For real, I hard relate,
at
bro.
all,
I
at
hard
all.
relate.
And then like my cousin's kid, right? My cousin's kid,
Mm.
he's like the most cutest kid ever. Like he's like probably like gonna be a genius when he
Yeah.
grows up. But this kid, man, he like he will annoy you, but he knows when your limits are reached. मजाक के मूड में होगा ना, सही है, but like आप serious होके बोले ना इसको कि like get the fuck out of here, then he will
Man.
do that. He knows a boundary, and like
Hi.
you can even tell कि like uh if a kid is like confident or not based on like how their parents act, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this one cousin, she's like very insecure about who she is.
Mm-hmm.
So her kids are also like kind of like that. उनसे बात नहीं होती सही तरह. Like I was seeing like kids playing, and उसके बच्चे they were like just chilling and like not really involved in the. मैंने कहा बॉल फेंक लो, वो कहते नहीं 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 नहीं, आप उसको दे दे, मैंने नहीं करनी. Like, come on,
Man.
man. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But like जब मैं फिर अपनी इस cousin के बच्चे को देखता हूँ,
Mm.
right? He's like so confident in his ability to not like be able to bat. Like basically वो shit खेल रहा है, सारे shit खेल रहे हैं, बच्चे हैं.
Mm.
But at least he has the confidence,
Yeah.
Like parenting styles, like they really like impact who you are as a
Facts,
person, and that's
facts,
like
facts.
मैंने अभी notice किया है, like in 2024,
Yeah.
after like the whole.
I guess like हमारी age
But
ही
yeah,
ऐसी है ना
man.
कि like now is the time for us to like observe this kind of stuff, जाहिर है बच्चे हो के तो हम तो नहीं कह
Yeah,
सकते ना कुछ. But like now is
yeah,
like truly the time for us to like see, and honestly like I'm gonna give you like some sort of like examples of what I've seen. So my cousin's kid, right, the kid who annoys me on like podcasts as well.
yeah, yeah.
She is
That
she is
kid.
so like battamiz. And thing is like
Yeah.
what I've seen from like her parenting style, like her parents' style of parenting is so ass, bro. Like they genuinely do not give a
Yeah,
fuck. Like they genuinely do not give a fuck, man. Like this girl was like
yeah,
going outside and playing with like these random ass kids, and these kids who I shit, they're like, so basically, हमारी जो हमारा घर है ना, like our house, and like how do I put it? Like, it has like a small gully, small street, literally right beside it. A very small street, like I guess 3 meters, where you can just like walk one person
Right.
at a time, that kind of street. So in that street is like a small place. It's not even a proper house, it's just a small area, and it's covered by like shelter. And that place belongs to like some Mazdoor, and that those Mazdoor have like I guess like 5 kids or something, because like they just bombing like that. But one of those kids, not one of
The
those kids, but
poorer you are, the more kids you have.
real
Oh
man. But most of the kids are like so bad, and this girl hangs out with those kids. Like she hangs out with those kids, and parents don't say anything. I would, how I noticed like this guy, he was talking to her one day, and I went to her to like call her inside, like Andar aajo, and this guy is like, "Is Kalu ko bolo jaye yahan se." He was talking to me, and I'm like, "Nigga, what did you say?" And then he's like, "Kalu Kalu bola maine." Like, gotcha. I'm sorry,
oh
I'm not.
man, I would
Yeah,
slap that kid,
the
bro.
thing is, like, my two inner demons were like fighting each other. One of them was like, I'm not gonna take an insult from a kid, and then one of like was
Yeah.
was the Walt, and he's like, I want to slap this kid hard, man. But then again, like, I
Walt's voice in the back of your head. Kill him.
real
Smack
man,
him.
real, but like the good side won over eventually. I'm like, I'm not gonna take an insult from a kid. I'm just like, I ignored it. So. This
Damn.
girl hangs out with those
Yeah.
kids, and you know what she does? She tells like her grandparents to shut the fuck up. Not shut the fuck, but like in Pakistani terms, right? Not English terms. But like the
To
point,
chup kar.
yeah, to chup kare, to like बदतमीजी ना करें आप मेरे से शर्म नहीं आती आप लोगों को. She says like those
Ah,
kinds of words, and the parents do not give a fuck, man. I've only seen like her dad say sometimes कि like बदतमीजी ना करो, but like none of them give a fuck, man. Only like her grandmother, my mommy, she like kind of gives a fuck. She does tell her कि like बदतमीजी ना करो, ये ना करो, but like parents do not care, man. The parents literally do not care.
yeah, like logo, yaar. She's gonna be the local hoe, I feel like, when she grows up.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But like honestly, God
She's
knows,
gonna be
man.
the,
God knows.
yeah. Like you see like how much of an impact like a parent can have on how like a kid processes the world.
Yeah, bro.
It's kind of
My
insane,
parents,
man.
my dad didn't do much. I won't lie, cause he wasn't like. I guess the dad figure wasn't really, into the the kids
The loop,
that much like my
yeah.
mom was, because my mom was like with us like throughout like
He
our life,
wasn't in the kids. My mom was in the kids.
the dad was like outside, making the money for like supporting
Yeah,
us and
bread.
stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
making bread. But like the mom was always with
Yeah.
us, right? So like my mom would like never let us know anything about like the family history and any of this kind of stuff that I got to know like after coming here.
Um,
And like even now that like sometimes I
okay.
watch like Pakistani dramas, because like my mom, she strictly says like do not watch Pakistani dramas because like they have the saas bahu and
Good
like
man.
us tarah ke lore show
Good
then, and
man.
like that lore kind of corrupts people. At least like kids, फिर like kids think that way कि like oh सासें तो ऐसी होती हैं, बहू ऐसी होती हैं, बीवियाँ ऐसी होती हैं, माँ ऐसी होती हैं. Like to avoid that kind of stuff, right? And like sometimes when I tell my mom ki, like I've been watching this show, like this one time when I firstly newly came into like Pakistan, they were watching like this one
Yeah.
drama that was airing, but it was really old. So I watched that whole drama like back in 2018 or like 2019, and
And they was how?
not there were five, was like Soteli Mamta. Yes, so
Oh, I think I've seen that
yes,
one.
I
Yeah.
watched that
It's
already. Right?
ass.
It is really ass. Facts. So I was like, I know this whole
Yeah.
story, and my mom is like, why are you telling my son to about this plot, right? Why are you telling my son about this plot, like to my mommy? And my mommy was like, इसने तो देखा हुआ है पहले से, ये तो हम यही हमें बता रहे कि like होता क्या है इसमें. I'm like, my mom was like, हैं आदिल तुम देखते हो, like Jesse, do you watch dramas? And I'm like, yeah, sometimes obviously. And I'm not like that disconnected from the world. And then there's one time like recently as well, this Arpaz Khan, right? जो सलमान खान का भाई है, like Salman Khan's brother. This guy was like on like a
Okay.
stage, and my mommy was showing this to me, like, oh, check his wife out. Like she's so old, but she's so like handsome still. Like she's so pretty still. and she looks
pretty,
young.
handsome.
Wrong word, but like yeah, she's really beautiful at this age. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is Arbaz Khan, right? The Salman Khan's brother. And she was like, yeah. And then my mom heard me say that, and she was like, you know who Arbaz Khan is? I'm like, yeah, obviously, I'm not like living under a rock, man. Right. This is like, parenting that my mom went through or like gave to us to like at least like somehow
Yeah.
nurture us, I guess. And I honestly I pretty respected. Like, yeah, hell yeah.
To be honest, yeah, I agree with your mom's like, cause my mom like she involved me in a lot of shit, khandan ki, right?
Oh, that's nice, man.
And I think like that like kind of like made a perception of people in my mind
Mhm.
that shouldn't have happened,
Exactly,
to be honest.
exactly.
Like I've moved past that obviously, and my
Uh,
mom is even like नहीं तुम्हें नहीं करना चाहिए था involved तुम बच्चे थे, all that shit. But still, it's still kind of
oh,
is probably there,
yeah.
like
You can't get rid of old habits
yeah,
that easily.
yep, yep.
Old habits die
And
hard.
like I think this habit of like listening to women talk about like their shit and their problems and like all that stuff, right? Like removed to my relationship as well, and like the female friends I've had,
Yeah,
like I had this like one female friend, right?
yeah,
You know about her, right?
yeah,
The whole thing.
yeah.
And she like when I used to do like past papers, right? She was like मेरे पास lower है, please come on call. मैं कहा नहीं यार मैं अभी paper कर रहा हूँ.
Mhm.
And so I liked her, right? So
Mm.
like she's like please आ जाओ, please. And then I would just do papers for like hours, and she would just like
Yep.
talk some shit about like girls and all that,
Uh,
और मैं वो like मैं tune out कर देता था mostly.
mhm.
But like there's just some bits I did get, like they were like अच्छा इसने ये कर दिया मेरे साथ, जिसने मेरी story नहीं like की, even though मैं इसकी करती हूँ. Like what kind of
Oh,
petty
come
shit,
on,
man?
man. I guess Walt is pretty petty, but like not this petty, man.
लेकिन उसने मेरी स्टोरी लाइक नहीं की, तो मैं उससे लाइक अब मैं डिनर बनवा रही हूँ ना लड़कियों का, तो मैं उसको बुलाऊंगी नहीं.
Man,
Some shit like this happened.
come on, man.
I'm still like, come on, bro, grow up,
Yeah,
man.
grow up, man. Yeah,
Man, oh God, man.
yeah. Woman will just be woman, honestly. Like my mommy also just yaps about this kind of stuff a lot.
Your mommy, man. Your
You're
fucking
like,
mommy, man.
इसने ये नहीं किया, इसने मुझे scene पे छोड़ दिया, इसने blue ticks छोड़ दिए हैं. I'm gonna like ignore him, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue ticks पे छोड़ दिया.
देखो जरा
Fuck
मैंने
that,
इसको
man.
मैसेज
What are
किया
you,
है, इसने
5
आगे
years
से
old,
ओके
bro?
बस लिख रहा है, आगे से कोई मैसेज कोई जवाब नहीं. मैंने तस्वीरें भेजी हैं, सिर्फ लाइक कर दी है, इसको आगे से बंदा रिप्लाई दे देता है कि अच्छी लग रही है, अच्छी लग रही है.
वही ना, वही.
Like, come on, man.
On God,
On
man.
the
Real
god,
man.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like, I don't know, like what constitutes as like cool talk in old people. Because हमारे में like what's cool talk? Talking about girls,
Yeah.
talking about like
Yeah, I'd say like yeah.
some shit like this, right? But
Yeah.
like I don't know, बड़ों में ऐसा क्या होता है? बच्चों से ही live करते हैं वो, तो जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, जहाँ तक मुझे पता है. मेरे बच्चे like अब मेरी बहन है ना,
Mhm.
she got like 95%
Mhm.
and like अपनी 10th के exams में.
Damn, nice.
And my cousin got like 94%. And my mummy was like extra happy.
Yeah.
मतलब आप इतनी खुश क्यों है? वो उसके 94 आए ना, आपकी cousin के तो इसके 95 आए हैं, तो yeah.
Oh man.
Like this kind of shit, it
Man.
ripples like the fucking kids too. कि like अच्छा मेरे ज्यादा आए हैं, तो like मतलब तुम अपनी politics में बच्चों को involve कर रहे हो. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up, man.
real man. Like, my mom does this too, you know.
Gee, like,
You know what my mom does?
yeah.
Like this one time we went to my Tayabu's place, right? And my mom and like my father's side do not have a good connection, right? So my mom thinks ke my father's side, the cousins over there, they're like really shokhe, and the Tayyab is also really shokhe. So my mom was like, if you're gonna go to their house, you need to wear like really fashionable clothes, so like you turn out more shokhe than them, or like more more smarter than them. And I went
Oh
there and literally
man, childish.
they're like the normal people as fuck. And every about legit like every single time like when we were talking over there, my mom didn't speak a word. You know, my mom also went. My mom didn't speak a word. Every time she would speak, she would be like, "Oh, मेरा बच्चा इटली में गया हुआ है, मेरा बच्चा मेडिसिन कर रहा है, सिर्फ मेरे बच्चे मेडिसिन कर रहे हैं, वो मेरे बच्चे के भी A star है." You know, she'll only ever talk when it
Right.
comes to like Shofia. That's the only time she'll talk. Otherwise, she'll not talk about
Fuck
like
that,
any other
man.
like topic, man. Like I get it, like I
Yeah.
support my mom. Like obviously, I will support my mom, but like, and that's a bit too much. Like, oh, petty shit, man. Like, come on, man, just leave it alone. You don't need to
Yeah.
overestimate like your kids, because that's what they talk about. Right? They just talk about like kids. They're like, oh, मेरा बच्चा ज़्यादा अच्छा है तुम्हारे से, मेरा बच्चा ज़्यादा अच्छा है तुम्हारे से.
इसी शेट पे ना बस लाइक
Uh,
सब कुछ ही हो जाता है भाई. लाइक मैंने अपने मामू को बताया ना, माय मामू इज लाइक अम्मी पूरी
hmm.
टाइप ऑफ लाइक, यू नो ही इज लाइक अ वुमन काइंड ऑफ. बड़े मामू
Transgender
के मैंने
reference.
बताया ना कि
Uh,
रियल
uh,
मैन. तो मैंने उन्हें बताया कि आई मेड लाइक अ शॉर्ट फिल्म विद माय कजिन्स एंड एवरीथिंग.
uh,
तो वो कहते हैं अच्छा बट दिखाओ. मैंने कहा अभी एडिट नहीं की ना, मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा जब हो जाएगी सारी.
uh,
वो कहते हैं अच्छा अच्छा ये है ना, अमार को भी सिखा दो. अमार मेरा कज़न है
uh.
ना, अमार को भी सिखा दो कैसे लिखते हैं और कैसे ये करते
Oh
हैं
my
और
God.
मैंने कहा मैं सिखाऊं कैसे. तो कहते हैं नहीं नहीं बस आप बताओ ना आपने किस तरह किया है.
Oh my
तो
God.
मैंने कहा मैं अपनी स्टोरी बताऊंगा तो वो तो फिर कॉपी होगी. वो कहते हैं नहीं 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 आप जैसे आपने जैसे लिखा है ना
Oh my God, man.
आपने ये बताना है. ठीक है आपने ये बताना है लिखना का कैसे है, कहाँ पे फॉर्मेट बताना है आपने,
Mm.
और आपने बताना है कैमरा कैसे यूज करना है,
Yeah,
और आपने एडिटिंग
tell him how
सिखानी है.
to
ठीक है.
imagine shit.
ये
Tell him to have
मैंने
a
कहा
fucking mind.
मैंने एक सेकंड
Uh,
क्या
Ammi raid reference probably or Abu raid.
क्या
Walt usually gets the Abu raids. The Ammi raid is Jesse's
द
normal.
अमीरेड.
Oh, it was the Ammi
अमीरेड
raid. Right.
कहती हैं खाना खा लो. खाता हूँ यार.
Right, go on.
अच्छा what was I talking about? Where was I?
the Amar.
एडिटिंग. हाँ एडिटिंग सिखा दो.
Yeah.
और अच्छा मैंने कहा मामू लाइक मैंने डायरेक्ट किया ना,
Mm.
तो उसमें मुझे बताना होता है एक्टर्स को उन्होंने एक्ट कैसे करना है. मुझे ये बताना होता है कि लाइक कैमरा कहाँ पे रखना है ऑल दैट राइट. तो वो कहता है अच्छा अच्छा तो तुम बता दो ना इसको. मैंने कहा हर किसी का अपना होता है ना. अब मेरा अपना स्टाइल होगा, मुझे खुद नहीं पता मेरा स्टाइल क्या है, मैंने तो एक चीज़ ही बनाई है अभी तक. तो वो कहते हैं नहीं 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 तुम बताओ बस ये कर लेगा, बाकी ये कर लेगा, स्मार्ट है वैसे. अब मैं वहाँ पे था,
Exactly.
तेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. मैं वहाँ पे था कोई 10 दिन के लिए आई थिंक. उसमें मैं उसको क्या सिखाता भाई. उसमें लाइक मुझे बाहर घूमने भी जाना था, उसमें अहमद से भी मिलना था मुझे, उसमें मुझे 1000 चीज़ें करनी थी, उसमें भी तबीयत भी ख़राब हो गई थी.
Yeah.
और फिर भी ही इज़ लाइक नहीं 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 तुम बताओ यार तुमने किस तरह किया. मैं भी ये भी करेगा ये भी अपने करेगा.
Does
Like,
that
what
guy
am I
has
supposed
like
to say
a
to that?
background of like filmmaking or like is he interested or is he not?
Who, my mamu?
Nah, the kid, your cousin.
He's like 15 years old and he is like the furthest person you would call from like a director.
Yeah, so like
Like, yeah,
why
like,
would he
अच्छा
wanna
मैं
teach?
मेरी conversation हुई ना
Uh,
उससे कि like अच्छा तेरे मामू क्या मतलब तेरे अब्बा कह रहे थे कि ये करना है, तो कोई आइडिया बता मुझे लाइक जो तेरे दिमाग में है. तो मेरे दिमाग में तो कुछ नहीं है भाई. लाइक मैं अब क्या बोलूं. मैं तो वो लिटरली ही प्लेज पबजी मैन. लाइक
no,
he still plays PUBG.
no,
मैं क्या बोलूं भाई, मैं क्या बोलूं इसको. वो कहते नहीं वो कहता मैं एक ऐसी स्टोरी बनाऊंगा जिसमें ना लाइक सोल्जर होता है वो सबको मार देता है.
bro, what the fuck?
मैंने कहा पबजी की तरह. वो कहता है हाँ पबजी की तरह. मैंने कहा ठीक है भाई तू बना ले मूवी.
Do you man? Assassinate the Mamu man. Put a
मैं
pipe
क्या
bomb in a
सिखाऊं
shell
उसको
war,
भाई.
man. Put a pipe bomb in a shell war.
Oh yeah, man, fucking insane stuff.
Yeah.
But at least my mamu is like a little bit like on his kids for like learning new shit.
Mhm.
ताकि explore
Yeah,
तो करें. मेरे
that's
अब्बू
true,
is
though.
like so dead man. मैं क्या बोलूँ भाई.
Bro, कसम से.
But
If we
yeah,
were like in a first or even like a second world country, we would be like we would have skills.
yeah.
Right now, I don't have any
Saudi
skill. I
is
just
a
have like a
second world
jack of
country,
all
but
trades.
the language barrier.
Yeah.
So
No, Saudi में again
yeah,
like we're
if we
not
didn't,
part of like Saudi, we're just like residents के तौर पे रह रहे हैं ना, nationality तो नहीं है ना.
हम रह रहे हैं, but we're not
We
like
don't have
living here.
nationality,
The
man.
thing
We
is,
don't have nationality. If we had
yeah,
nationality like of like an outer country apart from Pakistan.
yeah, that would be something.
Uh,
Yeah,
'Cause,
but still, man.
like schools
Yeah,
outside, they have like clubs, and those clubs actually
yeah.
do something. Like, oh my
यहाँ पे
God,
क्या क्लब थे एक दिन के लिए पूरे I shit you not in my entire existence at Pisces
bro, I shit you
only
not.
one day was जिसमें like इन्होंने बुलाया था हमें कि like इस तरह बोलो
Yeah,
इसमें मैंने like exemplary speech थी कुछ तो he gave me a topic I talked in
you
like in
yap.
front of like a few people and that was the only thing that happened during my entire career at Pisces
Yeah,
I shit you
facts,
not
bro. You know what happened? Like
और कुछ नहीं हुआ
in
और literally कुछ नहीं हुआ
legit in the second year, like our last year at school, right? Our last year at school,
yeah
they bring out this whole thing like, oh my God, club shuru kar rahe hain. You guys will have more opportunities. You guys will have more opportunities to try new stuff. You guys can
yeah
explore your
सर्टिफिकेट्स
talents.
देंगे आपको
You can explore your
सर्टिफिकेट्स
talents.
देंगे
For real, man. They hype this shit up so much just for it to be like a one day thing, and they never talk about it again.
yeah like I shit you not like मैंने वो जो हिस्ट्री के टीचर थे ना
Hmm.
हमारे back in like
Yes.
8th
Yeah,
grade
yeah.
9th grade he was like the head of this club right
Mm.
and I got to kind of know him so like over the next few weeks I said like sir when are we gonna have the next meeting you know
Mm.
he's like don't worry bro just give your exams हमारे थे ना
Yeah.
मिडिल टर्म था क्या कहते हैं फर्स्ट टर्म
First.
के एग्जाम्स थे वो दिए उसके बाद like मैं पाकिस्तान से आया मैंने कहा सर आर वी गोना डू समथिंग नाउ He's like, बेटा अब तो कोई सीन नहीं अब तो आपके
Literally, man.
मॉम के
I
होने
shit you
वाले
not,
हैं
man. That's
like you fucking dickhead why would you even like start this thing if it's
yeah.
just for one day like
The only thing
come
that like
on
took
man
off is like the photography club, and those photos were posted on Facebook just because of that reason. Because like
yeah
the guy who takes photos normally is like either the lalas or it's the guy the library guy. He's
सात फैसल takes
no
pictures too
no
right
no no, before like the students. Like it was usually like the
oh
lalas
yeah
or it was like the
yeah
librarian who
yeah
used to take the photos. And since they
yeah
couldn't handle that shit, they gave that responsibilities to like the kids. And that's the only club which is actually like working. The other clubs are like gone to ash.
yeah like you know सात फैसल stayed a year after right what was his like
He was in
say
photography club. Like
क्या
he
हुआ
he did like a lot of stuff. They made like a vlog. They posted it on like Instagram. They have like their own page of like Pisces photography. And that's the
oh
only
is it
shit they've
public
done. Yeah, it is public. The only shit they've done is like made a vlog of like the hiking trip that they had. That's the only
Pisces
thing they've done.
photography oh here it is
That's literally the
Damn,
only thing they've
okay.
done.
A few photos of the sky that like
Uh,
anyone can take.
Literally.
Sure, man. Photography club.
I
Sure.
swear to God, man.
I'm not hating or anything, but I am hating.
Nah, like, come on, man. Like,
हमारे
if you're
वक्त तो
gonna
कुछ
make
नहीं
a
हुआ.
club, like, at least like commit to the thing more. Like, let student like
On
at least
God,
like
man.
do something. Like, I had so many ideas. I won't lie. I had ideas of like I
Yeah.
was in the science club, right? So I had like ideas of like making fucking drugs, man. No, not those kinds. Like more like medical
Project
drugs.
Breaking Bad. Project Breaking
Breaking
Bad. We
Bad.
making meth tonight.
For real, man. But like we could have done so much if we had the funds. The thing is like the school doesn't have funds.
Yeah.
They have funds, but like they don't want to spend it. That's the main issue.
Yep.
They have the funds. Like Pisces is
Definitely
not like,
जेबें
poor.
नहीं है.
The school is not poor, man. The school is making fucking peas.
The school makes a lot
But
more than any school in Pakistan even.
facts, bro. Facts,
You know?
facts. Obviously,
Like
obviously.
Beacon House की जो fees है ना, it's not even half of what like the fees
Yeah,
here
you're
is.
giving like what, 10,000 for like how many months? 3
Yeah,
months, like
like
1 month per
I
month
think
hota
like
tha.
12,000 tak a year.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's
Yeah,
fucking
like
insane, man.
for a school, come on.
Like
And इस हर चीज तो टूटी हुई है. एक
exactly,
कंप्यूटर तो
bro.
चलता नहीं है. Like even we used to like because we used to do like Photoshop and like Lightroom and shit, right?
Yeah.
For our like IT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we used to bring our own laptops
Mm-hmm.
because none of these computers worked.
Oh my
I
God,
shit you know,
for
none
real,
of
man.
these computers could handle Photoshop.
On God, bro.
Like that's like the chillest software. It doesn't even require that
Come
much
on,
like
man.
GPU power. It just wants like some a bit of
Oh
RAM.
yeah, you want a
वो भी
Photoshop?
नहीं
Yeah,
चल रहे
go on
भाई.
Paint. Do your shit on Paint.
Literally man, these like Excel handle नहीं होता था. Excel में ना like 'cause we used to do
Mm.
like a lot of shit in Excel, right?
Uh-huh.
So Excel is like the simplest of fucking softwares.
Oh yeah,
वो हैंडल नहीं होता था. उस पे लैग होता था कंप्यूटर से.
for real, man.
वे फिर कहते हैं कि हमारे पास फंड्स नहीं है. You fucking
But they
dickhead,
have
man.
funds, bro. They're just
पैसे
lying.
इतने ले
They're
लेते हो.
just not giving funds.
This
They're
is
not
literally
spending
भाई.
it.
Literally भाई.
Legit, man.
Like that the club I joined उसमें like you could teach kids how to like yap, how
Yeah,
to debate
yeah,
on a random day to
yeah.
anyone. But nah, you don't want to do that for what reason? It doesn't even require any budget.
I know, right? It doesn't
But it's
require,
like
but yeah, science ka club, समझ आते because like you have to get like the
like
chemicals and stuff.
yeah,
Painting has no fucking
yeah.
funds reading, man. Like, come
Literally,
on.
you're just yapping. You're just yapping. That's all you need
All
to
you
do.
need to
Like
do is
yap in
teach
a
kids how
circle.
to use their vocal cords.
Circle yap.
Literally,
Circle yap.
it's
Literally.
literally circle, yeah.
But nah, you don't
No,
want to do that. For what? Time नहीं है बेटा अभी
man,
ये वो
fucking
like.
lazy ass niggas,
Come
man.
on, man. You fucking dickheads,
I
bro.
swear, bro. Like they
Like,
robbed young kids of like their hidden talents for shit, you know. Like I'm gonna
oh
make this
god, man.
a very scary claim, man. They're robbing kids of like
Yeah,
their
they did.
hidden skills.
They are. Like, these people, what they do is, all they want is like, पढ़ाई कर लो, which is real, पढ़ना चाहिए and all that. But, like, इतना time होता है in a school year, why the fuck can't you, like, just add an hour
Yeah.
to, like, some activity
Or
every
better
week,
yet,
just
better
once a
yet,
week?
better yet, open like weekends on for like club days. Even just open
Yeah.
school days as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
as
yeah.
well as
Saturday
weekends.
को खोल लो. Literally, Saturday को school खोल लो ताकि बच्चे आ जाएं like for like club activities. If you cannot like afford to miss like a working hour,
Exactly, bro. Like plus they have
ये
like
कर लो.
two shifts,
You
bro.
you don't
It's
have the
not
fucking
no,
drive, na.
it's not like the school like shuts down at like 2 p.m. or like when we get off, right? The school
Yeah.
has an afternoon shift, my nigga. The school
It
goes on till
literally
like 6
does,
p.m.
bro.
It starts at like 6 a.m. and it stays till like 6 p.m. There's a lot of time. Like plus like there's
Yeah.
morning and afternoon
Yes.
teachers as well. There's so much time. But thing is like the teachers they don't have any drive. They don't have any. They just want to like earn money. They just want to like teach and like be done with it and they just like
This is what I
get
say
their
when
money.
I say like Pakistani old people are like just living so that they can die.
Facts,
That's
facts.
all they're doing. They're bidding time until it's their time.
Yeah, real bro,
Hardcore.
hardcore. Hard man.
Man, fuck.
This podcast
you, man,
teaches us
literally,
how to
like-
yap more than a school did, man. Like, on God.
On God, man. I think this podcast did both of our speaking ability more than like the
Facts.
fucking school ever did.
Facts, facts.
Like,
Yeah.
man. Fuck
Yeah.
Spices, man. This is a
Oh,
Spices
bro, I
hate
swear to
podcast.
God, man.
Like-
That school is just like, bro. It's termed as like the best school of the best Pakistani school of
You know,
Saudi Arabia or Middle
Surname
East.
used to handle
Nah.
like this. Yeah. It's considered like the best Pakistani school, right? And
Yeah.
it isn't.
It isn't.
not.
It's not
It
even
is
close,
not.
man. It's not even close.
All
What about
surname used to be like at the head of like everything, right? कोई
Yeah.
होता था ना कि like किसी ट्रिप पे लेके जाने है, कोई
Yup.
एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटी है या मेडिकल वॉलंटियर करना है कहीं आपने सर्टिफिकेट
Uh-huh.
करे, वो सारा कुछ वही करते थे.
Uh-huh.
ठीक है. And now he's gone.
It's as
know,
the bro,
he's
like the
gone
only
now.
teacher who actually like
And now
gave a
up
fuck,
the
he died.
school is even gonna be worse now. The worst days
Facts,
are yet to
facts,
come.
facts. Because like who are they gonna
Like-
put to like give the transcripts now? Who are they gonna put to give like
Yeah.
predicted grades? Like fucking Saradran, he ain't
Yeah.
gonna do shit. Yeah, I think he would, but like
Yeah.
I don't think he's willing to take on like
I don't think he cares that much, to
Exactly.
be honest.
I mean, he does care about
Like
students, though.
नहीं,
He does care. It's just like
I mean,
I don't think
not to
he
that
wants.
extent कि इतना मेहनत करके आप निकाल रहे हो,
No,
you
he
know.
does, bro. Like
Like
you're
that requires a
discrediting
whole
him. Like I
different
won't
thing.
lie. The only teacher that I felt
Maybe
like
I
who
am.
gave a fuck about like students was like Saradnan.
No,
No, bro,
no,
he would
no.
waste his like period lectures just to like motivate us so like we would study harder. Like, come on, man. Like,
Wait, shit. Yeah, okay. I am misremembering. Yeah. Okay, I
give the
agree with
man
you.
some
Yes.
credit, man. Give the man some credit.
Give the Mario some credit, man. I shall.
Yeah.
But okay, okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Hmm.
Sir name, right? I had like a lot of problems with that guy because, but
But
his
personal
subject was the
hate.
only one I saw like drastically improving
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
in. It's like I used to be shit at math, then I got like actually good at math because of that guy.
Uh, no
Like,
matter how much we hate
and
him,
it's it,
he will be the supreme one.
he will be the nigga who helped me like
Throughout heaven
lift
and
it,
earth,
man.
he was the honored one. He truly was. He alone was the honored one.
Yeah, man.
Real.
But like I don't think Pisces is gonna survive
Yeah, it won't. It
if
won't.
they can't find a teacher like him
Yeah, they
again.
need more
'Cause
more
he carried the
surveillance.
school, bro.
Facts, bro. Like
He carried the
every
school,
single
man.
thing, every single
Like
trip, he was
transcripts,
involved. Every single like
yeah,
relative, like कोई concerts
extracurricular
होते हैं,
thing,
yeah,
he was
extracurricular. He
involved in.
was involved. He was always involved, like in any event like that happened in the whole school.
Yeah, yes,
Even like afternoon
exactly.
students know him, bro. Like it's not like
हाँ
just to
उसके
like
उनके तो
morning stuff, you know.
उनके तो like periods में भी सिर्फ 2 periods में होता था वो,
Yeah,
like just for
it's
an
not just
extra hour
morning.
in
It's
afternoon.
like
But
afternoon
even
as well.
those guys know him, man.
Yeah,
Actually, man. Yeah.
sir,
But
time
like,
you will be missed.
sir, नहीं, we will be missed. But like वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, like he did the transcripts, he like
Facts.
applied for a lot of students, you know,
Yeah,
and like a lot of students wouldn't be in universities if it weren't for that guy.
I
Like
know, right?
Jazib wouldn't be in a university,
Bro,
like
he
Rayan,
used to
fucking
like
Rayan.
tell every single like student like अगर कोई आपको जैसे अगर यूके जाते हैं ना कोई like यूके या अमेरिका जाते हैं, so like you have to provide like
Yeah.
reference letters and you have to provide like emails of stuff, right? So most sirs like they will like give their emails and stuff, but they weren't like too. I will contact him and stuff. That nigga used to like go on and contact people himself to like tell like students are like pretty fine.
Yeah, he had a lot of connections.
Yeah, he wasn't a connections thin as like that guy could like contact other people and tell them to like this
You know,
student is
Sir
fine.
Moise, right? He was pretty involved too. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I
Let's
don't
be
know
honest,
much
right?
about him. I won't lie.
Like,
I
he's
can't
he's a
say.
good guy, man. Like I kid
He
you
was
not.
pretty
Like
chill though. He was pretty chill.
yeah,
Probably like one of the
yeah,
most
yeah.
friends teacher. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
'cause
the
I
Sir
like
Moise was a friend
sometimes
you made along.
this one time like I was like talking with Jazib and Zahir about like a movie, right? And I was describing a sex scene, and he was like literally standing right behind me, listening to the whole thing. And these two niggas, they didn't even tell me कि मेरे पीछे खड़ा है वो. And he didn't say shit to me, man. He's like, oh, अच्छा मैं भी देखूंगा.
Hell yeah, भाई.
मेरी
अच्छा
फट गई
सॉस
but
बता
like
बेटा, सॉस बता बेटा. बेटा सॉस तो लीक कर जरा.
real man. Real man.
Oh,
But yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good. School,
Oh.
man. Fuck, school, bro.
School
We're never
was
gonna be in
school,
school
man.
again.
That's yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I kind of miss it, but I kind of don't as well. But honestly,
Yeah.
I do miss it.
Yeah.
Like I won't lie, I do miss like just being with you guys. Just like having fun.
Yeah.
Not of like any the price shit,
Yes.
not the study shit, but like just being there and just enjoying. Now speak.
Yep.
And you know what else was peak? This fucking podcast, and we're gonna end it on this note.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for listening to the Real Podcast. I have been your host. Shit, I should do that again.
Bro, it's
Okay.
bumbling. Oh.
Third time हो गया Niki, bro. Give me
Real,
some
real.
credit. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you for listening to the Realist Podcast with us. As always, I've been your host, Walt.
And surname will be our savior. He was the honored one and not the disgrace. Who was the disgraced
Dad.
one?
The Tariq, man.
Tariq,
Fuck
man.
Tariq. This
Fuck
is a
Tariq.
Tariq hate account.
Tariq hate account.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've been your host, Jesse, and we shall see you in the next episode.
Ah.